doing here is what this machine. Inside the unit, which I'll show you in a minute, utilising PC over IP. So what happens is inside the unit, inside our main block, then we use power over it. What's happening here? Gigabit interfaces here and this PC over IP interface, right? They connect to a switch which is in the unit. That switch then connects to a power over Ethernet adapter. Now what happens then is power over Ethernet then is picked up on the other side. So where this interface is into a block, right? The other half of the power over Ethernet is there. So you've got one in there, one in there. So all the data is carried through one cable. Okay, so that's all your video, PC over IP. Okay, so but what it is, I've really gone to town on the water cooling on this. Okay, probably a little bit over the top. You've got 3 480s. What I've done is I've designed this case to be as modular as possible. Oh, by the way, you've got hard drive slots there. You've got the 2.5s. You've got this type of disc that clips in so that if a unit's upside down, because I've designed it so that it can be robotic, like for instance Windows Connect, right? And we could have like a screen interface and it will move. So this could move in tandem to somebody coming in the room, or you can program it, right? So, but it can also, you can use the unit, the cooling system, while it's rotating, right? So what I did was, I mean, this has taken a few years to develop. This lifts off, right? So basically inside what you've got is this tank, right? And there's a floppy tube and this pump, because I used some of the conventional water cooling pumps and they just didn't have the power, right? So I've got a Delavan 12 volt pump on a potentiometer turned right down. Basically then I've got these two Royd and Tucker heavy duty hinges. So this unit will just lift off, right? As you can see, this case is exclusive. Well, this unit is exclusive to the SR2, and you've got ability to take all the parts off, right? You've got full access. These slots are designed, right, so that your drives can either go in sideways or in the top, right? And it's the same on the bottom. Now what I've got, the 1500 Supernova, all you do is just tighten up these, and if you wanted to, anyway, so there's one of your power over Ethernets. I've just got him slotted in there just for now, okay? Right then. So I just put that on. So there's a couple of little finishing touches to do. But what I'll do is, I'll show you the other side. Just unscrew this. the back of the rads. Obviously there's a bit of tidying up to do. So you can in fact have both sides open at the same time. So you've got full access to the machine, you can get in, there's a pressure gauge. And what I've got as well is manifolds. So we've got pressure coming in, manifold, splits off to the rads, gives them even pressure. Okay. Then it comes out of the rads and then it goes to the chips. Okay. So the flow comes into the chips. And by the way, I mean, you can see, if you want, what it looks like from this face. Okay, so you've got that. I mean, I don't like the look of this. This is just temporary. We'll make it look a bit nicer. This is illuminated stainless steel buffers, and I've actually got stainless steel faces for this and these as well, right? Because of when you're doing a lot of work. These are Mini Cooper hubs. One there, and one on the other side. Right then. So just put that in there. Spin these up. I'll probably machine something up for these. Turn that round. Okay. Put that like that. But also this case, I'll show you what happens in a minute. The reason I built this was, when you're working on these loops, you can turn it upside down, right? And I've actually got a tray that fits in here, and you can drain the loop upside down. So you can work on the units upside down. But what I've also done is made it right, so this bar supports the cards, and there's little satellite bars coming off. If you wanted to, you could put a satellite bar just to put a little bit of pressure on these copper units. Anyway, but another thing as well is, right, is that you don't have to use this system. What you can have is, right, is this unit fits the other side as well. So you can have a motherboard this side, then you can have a motherboard this side as well, right? Then you'd have the power supplies in the middle, because you've got 30 amps. You can have a motherboard there and a motherboard there, right? Running on the cooling systems can be the little rad systems that just fit onto the chips, right? And I've got brackets that come off, so basically your rads would be here, and the same on the other side if you wanted to. You could have your rads, the little rads, with the motherboard this side. So I just thought I'd see if you're interested in. What happened was also, I wonder what happened to the SRX, because I was gonna do, you know, I do all the CAD designs, and I've got a place that does all the lasering and that, you know. So I just thought you might be interested in advertising some of your gear on this case, because I'm actually going to put a small studio in here so that we can get some decent videography done, you know. So any questions, just email me at ionacomputers@gmail.com. Thanks very much, and hope to see you soon.